I want to welcome back my Valley Free Radio listeners, and welcome to our Northampton Community Television audience. This is Rick Haggerty, Kickin It For Peace, Culture, and Education, airing each Sunday morning on Valley Free Radio 103.3 FM Northampton, streaming online at valleyfreeradio.org, and we're so grateful to Northampton Community Television, Al Williams, Dave, Jen, and all the folks who helped this video production here happen. And I want to say good morning to Tori and Ben. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good morning, Rick.
All right, you guys made it all the way across the state. And we were talking about it on the way in that it's either Saturday the changeover traffic, or or you get into just Sunday, the regular weekend stuff.
Yeah.
But you're all the way out here. So I thought we'd maybe just jump right in and kick it off with a song.
Sure.
And then we'll talk about you guys and all that.
Sure.
Sounds
And
great.
you're going to start it off with Kilpatrick. Do you want
Yes.
to talk about that song?
Sure. I wrote this song in 2010, and so it's a while ago, and it was the first song Tori and I started to play together of our original compositions. We did it for a Tiny Desk concert a couple of years ago, a competition, and yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
When you stand there in that dress, except when I met you, you wore your button down instead. Your head on your shins crossed, the white in your eyes, and when you smiled, I thought I'd die. Don't wanna use all these words. You're not just anybody. Whatever a moment might change, you'll still be the same. It's in every action you'll feel it. It's the thing which she said. So why do we feel like it needs us a name? I can still see you running the clear forest path. Your feet were bouncing above the glass. The smile on your lips, the rainwater was pouring down your back as you pushed all the chess pieces in my lap. Oh God, I'll never forget. I don't wanna use all these words. You're not just anybody. Whatever a moment might change, you'll still be the same. It's in every action you'll feel it. This thing which she said. So why do we feel like it needs us a name? why do we feel like it needs us a name? So why do we feel like it needs us a name? So why do we feel like it needs us a name?
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us in the studio.
Yeah. Well, I'm always amazed and just appreciative, that like you and other folks can come in and so early in the morning, because you're normally playing at night,
Exactly. Very late at night.
Yeah. And isn't that a great scene? Were you around for Carnival, by the way?
Yes.
And P-Town?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
It was my first time for Carnival there.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's so great. I saw video, and we had friends who had a float, and other friends that were up over shop therapy, shooting it, and just looked great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And we have friends who own places out there. Well, the party bus. Those kind of dressed up buses. That's a friend of ours that has the cab company.
Very cool.
His goal was to get all 6 buses out there. I don't know if did you see a
there
lot of
was a
them?
lot.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
all
a lot
over
of
there.
them.
All
Okay.
over there.
Okay.
They were all attached together like string lights with the
yeah.
extension cords going from the front to the back because
man.
they had all the same music playing on them.
That's Rafi did it. that was his goal.
And there was people carrying
Rafi and Vita, if you're listening, good job. So great. And so let's talk about you guys a little bit. So you guys are from, Tori, you're from Stoneham?
Originally, yeah.
Originally from Stoneham, yeah. And Ben, you're originally from New Bedford. So you guys hail from Mass. And you're living in Florida.
Yeah, in Key West.
Yeah.
In
Key West. I'm
Florida.
sorry.
Yep.
I think I said Tampa earlier.
Oh, yeah.
But you met down there
We
and been
did.
playing?
It was just kind of coincidental that we're both not far from each other and from Massachusetts. But yeah, we
Yeah.
met in Key West. We had some mutual friends, but we met at an open mic night actually down there.
Nice.
And so that was the first time that we both heard each other play and thought, okay, we should probably get to know each other. There's a really kind of something similar.
Yeah, I went for $5 cheeseburgers
Uh-huh.
at the open mic. But then Tori was there.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we both
And
played.
then-
We both played songs that we knew that not many people know. And so when we both realized, oh, you know them too. Okay, yeah, I think we need to work
nice.
together. And it wasn't long after that we started playing together in Key West.
Now, how long ago was that?
That was probably almost 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I wanted to, before I forget, I just want to tell folks where you can be reached. And is it
Right
Twitter
now-
at the Love Maximum?
Yeah, well,
Twitter?
it's Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah,
you can
Facebook
find
and
us
Instagram.
at The Love Maximum.
Yeah.
At the
Facebook
Love
and Instagram.
Maximum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. All right. So, so you guys also traveled around too, right? Because you were, or you were traveling, right? Before you ended up in Key West.
Before I ended up in Key West, I did. I traveled a bit. A bit in this country, New Mexico. I spent some time, and a little bit in northern Florida, and a few months in South America.
Oh,
and
cool.
Nepal. Yeah, before I made my way to Key West.
Oh, yeah? What were you
Yeah.
doing down there?
Well, I was just really traveling. The first time I was doing a teaching internship,
Okay.
teaching at an art center for children in Chile, and then Nepal, just traveling. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, until I planted my roots in Key West. It's an easy place to fall in love with, so it
Is
wasn't
that
hard
right?
to stay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It sounds familiar. That might be where my fiance's aunt is from. I think it was Key West. Lizzie, if you're listening. So we had a visitor when we were down there in the Cape, and I think she was from Key West.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, come to think of it. And Ben, you why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself as well?
Where should I start?
Well, you grew up in New Bedford, right?
Yeah, I grew up in New Bedford.
Yeah.
I got out playing in the street in Provincetown, Massachusetts in 2007 or so after I'd written a good number of songs and started playing out there every summer for 6 years before I moved to Key West. And I toured some in colleges across the country.
Nice. Yeah.
And before I moved to Key West, I bought an old BMW motorhome That was one of like 150 ever made.
I was gonna say they make a motor.
Which made it 100. Well,
Where did that come from?
It sounds great, but it was 150 times harder to find any parts for, right? Or
repairs on those.
So some friends of mine went along for the ride, and eventually we made our way to Key West, and then in the middle of our trip, and then that's where we decided we would go back to once we were finished with our trip.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Wow, very cool. So, well, thanks for sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
And that we'd just let folks know, remind them that this is WXOJ 103.3 FM Northampton. We're streaming online at valleyfreeradio.org. And did I get that right? It's been a while. I'm supposed to say, yeah, okay. So 103.3 FM Northampton. It's like the FCC thing. So anyway, you guys have other music,
Sure.
And do you want to talk about Threadbare?
Yeah,
Next song.
Threadbare is a song. It's a song I wrote a little while ago. It's about the ideas or people that we know it might be time to let go of, but you're not quite ready to let it go, and holding on to ideas or concepts that we're not really ready to let go yet.
Sometimes takes a while.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, sure thing. Okay.
Okay. Two, three, four. Forever on and on. The weakness then is the weakness now. Don't you ever change. If things all stay the same and we just get older, is that just how it is? Or is it getting colder? And then the panic starts, driving home, pulling the past apart till it's threadbare. No mercy, sisters, show me how not to care and how not to fall. 'Cause we've come so far just to give up now. So I'm gonna wear you till you're threadbare too. They tried to tell me once, long ago, but I wasn't up for a fight. This is not where I thought I'd be tonight.
pick up and read the note on yellow paper that tears me apart till I'm threadbare. But we've come so far just to give up now. So I'm gonna wear you till you're threadbare too. But we've come so far just to give up now. So I'm gonna wear you till you're threadbare too.
All right, thank you so much. What a deep song. I mean, it's so it's got so much to it. I mean, it's really. I mean, isn't that life is all about that? Really, you know, gains and losses, and gains and losses, and you know, they're all
Yeah.
kind of like the cycle of our day, our week, our month, our
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So
learning to go with the flow.
yeah, yeah, right. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I don't know. When you said that, I was thinking about when I lost my dog. You know,
yeah.
it was like tragic. You know, and it was
Yeah.
like every time I see a dog now, and you know, in P-Town, there's like everybody's
They're
got a dog.
everywhere.
You know, like
Everywhere.
every single one. I'm like, oh my god, corgis too,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
our dog was a little corgi mix. But and then when I was down there this summer, I lost my job.
Oh, wow.
You know, yeah, but I mean, the good news is I got an even better one, I believe. But I'm a
That's usually
teacher.
the way it happens. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
oh, yeah.
You make room for something better.
Closer to home, better money, and just feels like smaller. You know, it's a smaller town, and but you know, the part of being down there was just thinking about all those relationships with the kids. I teach middle school and letting go of that. So I send at least one message to a family, and I'll send more. But and I've been in touch with some of the staff, you know, just missing
Yeah.
those people. But
It's a
I'm
lot
like,
of relationships.
yeah, but like letting go and moving on. So it's a great song. Really,
Thanks.
really appreciate that. So time is. Oh, you know what? I just want to ask you real quickly. I always wondered about people playing in P-Town. Like, is that your spot? Like where I met you? Have you been in that spot for a long
No.
time, or do you move
Kind
around?
of.
Or
I was very
what's
lucky.
the strategy? I mean, tell me about it.
Well, Ellie was a street performer in Provincetown that passed away about 10 years ago. And she kind of, to me, set the decorum of being very generous with sharing different public spaces in the town and not overstaying, you know, past 2 hours or so. And so most of the time, the street performers are getting along and they're sharing the spaces in town, the public spaces. About probably 10 years ago, 5 years into playing out there, I met a gallery owner, Thanasi, that owns Thanasi's Gallery across from Marine Specialties, and he invited me to play in front of his gallery.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
it's a private space, so I'm kind of the only person allowed to play there.
Very cool.
And then there's another street musician that plays across the street at Marine Specialties that that's also allowed, Will Harrington. And so we're very lucky that we're able to play in the spot that you saw us in. I used to get down there maybe 3-4 hours before I would even think of playing, and just kind of say, hey, you know, I want to play here at some point tonight, and just kind of work it out with the other performers and just hang around and write in
Nice.
a notebook or,
Yeah.
you know, people watch or whatever down there. It seems to go a lot smoother that way. And other cities that I've been in, it can get pretty competitive, but I don't know. I really try to keep what Ellie was doing alive, which is keeping people getting along. Because it was really different than any place I'd ever played in the street because of her.
Oh, yeah. That's what a great legacy.
Yeah.
You know, set that
So
tone
I just try
for
to like
collegial kind of.
And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way or was influenced by that way of sharing it instead of like fighting over it.
Yeah, that's so.
You know, even when people
so
are coming
important.
from out of town, you know, like they want to play too, so, you know.
Yeah.
give them
Well,
a
it sounds
chance.
like, I mean, in my form of Buddhism, dialogue is key. You know, always kind of talking and discussing things, and it sounds like that was her.
Yes.
You know,
It's key.
kinda
It's key
Yeah.
for us. Otherwise, everybody starts to get like really kind of.
edgy.
Yeah,
yeah,
edgy,
right. Yeah,
edgy.
resentful, or it can go
Yeah,
run
yeah,
at run away
And it's because
train.
they're not talking. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and marine specialties. I love that store.
It's
I
cool.
got it.
Every year
Find
it's like a
anything
different.
every-
Yeah, I think this belt came from
Yeah.
there, and the binoculars we used
Yeah.
actually were borrowed from. I gave them to Lizzie's dad, but we got some great binoculars, and
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all sorts of things in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So okay, so time is short. Why don't we go with All Right?
Sure.
Next tune.
Okay.
Want to talk
Yeah,
about
sure.
it? Tell us what's
It's just a song about trying to kind of get the answer to something that doesn't need an answer. I guess maybe that was what the first song was about too. But maybe this is from a sadder, more yearning place than the first song. So. Should I stay or should I go? Am I too late? Would you even know? What does this mean? Was that not sweet? So should I stay or should I leave? And do all these questions without the answers change the way you feel? Tell me the truth here. Is this any less than real? No, it's all wrong. No, it's all wrong. No, it's all wrong. No, it's all wrong. Take me in your arms. I need to feel my face on your shoulder. I'm sorry for the ways I don't have the strength to be colder. And is what you feel holding you here? Is it too much to reveal? that I need to be with you. And to all these questions without an answer, what you're looking for, tell me the truth here. Does it matter anymore? No, it's over. No, it's over. No, it's over. No, it's over. Who cares about an answer when the fault was with the question, unbereft of their conclusion? Oh, love, it's just illusion, because you, I believe in it's you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I know you're all right. I know you're all right. I know you're all right. I know you're all right.
My goodness, what a wonderful song. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thanks.
So great to have you guys here. We're actually out of time, unless, well, you know what? Do you want to roll right into the next
Sure.
song? Do you feel like if we just
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Doesn't need an explanation.
go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, Yellow Moon, right?
Sure, Yellow Moon.
Yeah, and I'm just, and folks, if you've just tuned in, we're with Tori and Ben from the Love Maximum here from Key West and Provincetown, Mass. We're so happy to have them here, and they're going to kind of tune up a little bit and go for their last song, Yellow Moon.
Ready. Yellow, yellow moon, rising like a ghost on children with their arms outstretched to touch its face of gold. With backs to the earth, like rocks they lie on on time that's been borrowed. They can't worry. They can't worry tomorrow. The wall, no rhyme or reason, on time that's been borrowed. We can't worry, we can't worry tomorrow.
Fantastic. Tori and Ben. The Love Maximum. Fantastic.
Thank you,
so
Rick.
much.
Oh my
Thank you for
goodness.
having us. This
Yeah.
has been great.
Yeah.
Such a great pleasure.
Yeah,
You
thanks
know,
for inviting us.
I was a little out of the like approaching people, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, Lizzie, you know, it's like, I got to talk to these guys. But I said, I don't think I can do it. And I started walking. She said, stop. She said, go talk to them. I was so glad I did. Yeah.
She's a catch.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Totally.
Lizzie.
So, safe travels. What do you guys
Thank
plan
you.
for today? Are you going to hit the road or check
What
out? Have you
to-
been to Northampton ever?
Yes, we have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. Yeah.
We
So you
spent a
don't.
little bit of time here. Yeah, we're just going to take it easy the next couple of days and eventually make our way back to P-Town.
Nice, great.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. And again, The Love Maximum, check them out on Facebook or at The Love Maximum. So you guys take care. And I'm just going to real quickly say thank you so much to Northampton Community Television. This has been Rick Haggerty, Kicking It for Peace, Culture, and Education, airing each Sunday morning from 8 to 10 a.m. right here at Valley Free Radio 103.3 FM Northampton.